Solubility rules. Solubility. The solubility of a substance is defined as the maximum amount of that substance that can be dissolved in a particular solvent at a particular temperature. So chemists use this to refer to substances as soluble, slightly soluble, or insoluble, and they do that by putting the substance in water, and if a fair amount of it dissolves, then it's very soluble, and if not, then it's either insoluble or slightly soluble. And so this helps us predict in certain reactions that we call precipitation reactions, if something's going to form a precipitate, or the formation of an insoluble product. So something that involves insolubility. So all ionic compounds are strong electrolytes, but they're not equally soluble. So we're going to look at the solubility rules of compounds at 25 degrees Celsius to know which ones are soluble compounds and which ones are insoluble. So here we have a classes of soluble compounds, which are the alkali metals, things that contain alkali metals, the Li, Na, K, Rb, Cs, and ammonium right here, nitrates, acetates, chlorides, bromides, iodides, except for Pb2+, Ag, and H2, 2+. So this is really important because here this is showing us the exceptions to this soluble, and that's going to be important for you to understand. Sulfates is soluble except Sr when it's mixed with Sr, Ba, Pb+, C2, and Hg2, Ag. And notice they're kind of similar across those. So when you see them with this combination, they're not going to be soluble. So when you see something like that, these are soluble, but you have to remember that it is important to know the exceptions. Now let's look at some more solubility rules. The classes of insoluble compounds. So carbonates, phosphates, oxalates, chromates, except for alkali metals and NH4, which we know are in the soluble compounds list. Sulfides, except for, again, alkali metals, NH4, and alkaline earth metals in this case, and hydroxides, oxides, except when with alkali metals and alkaline earth metals. And that helps us understand whether something is going to be soluble or insoluble, and can help us predict in precipitation reactions what the precipitate will be.